All right, you guys, welcome to Scrape Week, brought to you by Moultrie Mobile and Code Blue. And we are starting with a little ambush setup that I have down here in Tennessee. I got one of my best buds, the old rope-a-dope, and I just made a mock scrape. You could see through the woods right there. We're kind of on the back corner of this field, and we've got a path coming down this way and a path coming down this way. Everything in there is bedding, so I'm expecting evening movement out, morning movement in, coming past the rope-a-dope, making a little scrape, doing a little bit of communication, and oh, by the way, what do I have monitoring that? I got a nice Moultrie Mobile Edge right here, monitoring my perfect ambush. And if I need to, I can get into any one of these trees right in here. There's a big oak right here. All of it I love. All of it I love. We are kicking off Scrape Week here, and we are going to be joining Uncle Jay down here in Tennessee, already having a buck parade going on down here in the latter middle part of October. Check it out.
Well, I just saw a buck I would put my tag on. That was badass. That was unexpected. I've been bouncing from tree to tree, trying not to overhunt anything, doing really a good job of it. I've already punched the tag, so I gotta be selective. And there's another buck. Nice little 8-point. So, as I was saying, I want to be selective because I only got a buck tag left. So what I shoot is going to be a good one. That was a good one. Son of a gun, that was a good one. He wasn't coming, I had to at least try. Figured it's October 21st, right? 21st, barely 7 o'clock. But he's definitely interested in this doe. So you never know, and there's another buck there, so throw a little competition at him. the games begin. There's a third buck, little one, on the same trail as that doe. You tell me she's not ready yet? Maybe not ready yet, but pretty close. It's early, 21st of October. Man, what a morning. Awesome. 42 degrees. Crisp. Light fog. There's really no wind. I decided to jump in here before the thermals, or while the thermals are pushing scent up the hill. It's supposed to be southwest. But man, what a morning. Especially when you see 3 bucks already. Let's go, man. Let's go. This buck came from my hillside, across the drain, into the field, and is now on this doe's trail. And the little it's nuts. This is awesome. That's why you get your ass up in the morning, crawl out of bed, do the unsnuggle with mama. So they are working this doe's trail. Unbelievable. She went through this field 100 yards. And she's gone. This was 45 minutes ago. And they're working her trail. That's freaking awesome. The little 3-point or 4-point, whatever he is, he's confused as hell. He's still in the field. this morning. What can I say? Phenomenal hunt. Phenomenal hunt. Yeah, anytime you see multiple bucks, let alone, I'm almost embarrassed to say, seven buck morning, and a shooter to boot. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Got some great footage. Had a great little conversation. Little thank you from the big man. We will be back. Mark my words. Let's see how this story pans out.
All right, so I think we got October 20th or 22nd, Sunday morning. First good day to hunt in the last 3 or 4, at least. Been raining. The rain has finally stopped. The cameras are showing bucks on their feet. I'm charged up. Feels like just the morning, I don't know. I don't know why. Other than it's a good morning to hunt. And I'm always charged up. Good luck. What a morning. Holy mackerel, that was crazy. 10 deer, 3 bucks, one decent one. Had a shooter at the same spot, at the same scrape, about 1:30 this afternoon, so it's about 3 o'clock. It's actually 2:30, 3 o'clock. I'm heading back in. Gonna give it another go this afternoon. Wind's still blowing a little bit, but it's all right. We got a blue sky. Ready to roll.
So that was a couple sweet hunts from Dad and Uncle Jay, already kicking scrape week off with a bang. Bucks are moving. So back down here in Tennessee, I want to show you what my second setup for this. We got the trusty Moultrie Mobile Edge. We got a little buck urine, and I actually already applied the pre-orbital to this branch. But I'm just using a branch here. I kind of broke this off. The deer like it similar to the rope-a-dope, where a stick or a branch hangs down vertically. We've noticed they like that. So I hung this down vertically. We got a little pre-orby on there. Going with a little bit of buck urine today because it is time to tell the bucks in the area that there's a new sheriff in town. Wow, is that potent. Whew. New sheriff in town, people. Thank you all for joining us on the first episode of Scrape Week. We have another phenomenal episode coming to you from Ohio. Dino sees a heck of a buck. Does he shoot? Does he pass? I don't know. You'll have to wait until tomorrow to find out. We'll see you then. October 23rd. This is my first hunt in Ohio. Believe it or not, first hunt. This is my grandparents' property. We always see just a lot of deer here. A lot of good deer too, but we've only killed 2 bucks here, literally in like the last 15 years. And when these deer start cruising, we never see any big deer here in the summertime, really. A lot of does, and I think that's why the spot gets so good during the rut. But we catch these bucks cruising back and forth through this pinch, and sometimes they're out of range because it's a wider pinch. But I came back here about a week and a half ago before we went to North Dakota, and there was a decent sized scrape. It's about 45 yards in front of me, and then another one about 40 yards to my right here. But coming back yesterday, those scrapes were cleaned, and then I got another big scrape literally at 15 yards. That was a new one, so we know we got some new bucks coming through this area, and literally I have 4 scrapes basically in bow range. So last week of October is the week to hunt scrapes, and that is what I'm doing. I'm going to spend some time in here in the next 4 or 5 days, so see if we can catch an early rut mature Ohio buck cruising. That's a nice buck. That's a nice 3-year-old buck. Heavy bases on him. Not super tall tines, but heavy bases on him. First sit in Ohio, I don't mind seeing that deer. That's a fun sit. Man, I had one doe came through after him. Wow, he was 30 yards from me, and he definitely checked her out, but she wasn't smelling good yet. That is awesome. You can't beat what I like to call killing them with the camera. And I think it's awesome when you can put yourself in front of a 3-year-old like that, which is a hell of a buck. But I just like watching them, like watching what they do from year to year. Like learning about them. And when you get to show the hunt, you get to show people that deer was right by you. I mean, literally right in front of you. He's 25 yards and you let him go, keep your tag, and get to continue to hunt. That's pretty awesome to me. Hopefully, it'd be cool if he eluded some hunters and get to check him out as a 4-year-old, because I think he'll blow up. Well, ladies and gents, it's officially scrape week. October 24th. We got some warm weather this week, but the deer have been cleaning scrapes left and right. And as you can see behind me, I got a nice freshly cleaned scrape right behind me, and these leaves are falling like crazy. It's super crunchy and dry. And I actually hunted in an XOP stand right 30 yards from me last night, and this was not that clean, so I know something was here last night, but I didn't have a Moultrie edge on it. But I'm going to put one up right now from the start of scrape week. And I actually had a buck, a nice 3-year-old buck, come through here last night, and he was kind of bumping a doe around. She was not ready. She did not smell good to him, but he did not hit. There's 2 or 3 scrapes back here. He didn't actually hit one of them. So I'm going to throw some Gravedigger down and reactivate these things, just try to get them refired back up. I think it was just the mood he was in, but going to put some of that down nonetheless. Moving the Moultries to all the scrapes we can. They're popping. This is the best week of the year for trail cameras on scrapes and to hunt scrapes. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Every day this week that I'm in the woods, I'm going to be within bow range of a scrape. That I can promise you. It should be a great week here. Scrape week's kicking off. Let's go. Welcome to Scrape Week. Actually, welcome me to Scrape Week. This is my first official hunt of Scrape Week. It's also my first morning hunt, official morning hunt of the season. I'm down here in Tennessee. I just set this stand up 2 days ago, and I'm pretty pumped up. I like this spot. I'm not very high off the ground, but there's a big thicket behind me, and there's a U-shaped trail that kind of comes to a curve right here, so I could see up it pretty good that way, and I could see up it pretty good this way. There's a mock scrape like 60 yards from me up this path, and a lot of deer come right through here, and go back into the pines and into the hardwoods behind me. So this is kind of a little pinch point in between 2 areas of interest, and there's a lot of sign in here. We're getting some good pictures of deer in here. This is the first time I've ever hunted this property, so I don't know what my expectations are really, but I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. It's scrape week. We are right smack dab in the middle of the pre-rut. We've been seeing some pretty solid scrape activity and pre-rut activity on cameras. Been seeing the same thing in the stand. Uncle Jay saw a couple good bucks. My dad saw a couple good bucks. Dino passed a really nice one in Ohio already this week. And it's only going to get better. It's warm today, but it is supposed to cool down over the weekend. By Monday and Tuesday, it's a 20 plus degree temperature drop, with some rain coming in. So early next week, prior to rut week, it should be really good. But we're here now. We got to stay where our feet are, and I'm looking forward to this morning's hunt.
Made it to the tree. Not without busting a small 8-point. Nice little buck. But he was bedded up on here. At least it was an old big boy. Get in and get set up. Let things settle down. It's early, 2 o'clock. Got a good 3.5 hours yet, so. Dang, I hate that, but it's bound to happen. Shh. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Got basically 2.5 hours. Cows are up. We just need old big boy to get up and take a walk. Pretty up on this ridge. Lots of oak trees. Man, they're popping. It's raining. Raining acorns. We need old big boy to come do a little munching.
Well, October 25th. I like this day too. I said I like the 23rd. I do like the 25th as well. I don't know if it would be my top 5 days to hunt, but I like it. I like it a lot. So it's like 75 degrees today. It's pretty crazy. And the last time, I've only sat in this blind once this year. It was 80 degrees when I sat in here before. I didn't see one deer. That was like one of the first 2-3 days of the season. And now here I am on the 25th, sitting here again, and it's 75 degrees. It's probably going to be, last half hour, last 45 minutes, I'm guessing, but hopefully I'd like to get a buck or so out here to check them. But this is the time of year, anything can show up.
Just had a buck we call Kevin come on the field. I knew it was going to be a late move. Just had a doe come out and then a buck we call Kevin. Working a couple scrapes. Now I got about 2 minutes, well, about 5 minutes left of the camera light. See what he does, but very cool to see that deer. It's one of the bucks I wanted to see tonight. Just came out super late, but kind of expected with the warm weather. Nice buck.
I am back on the lease down here in Tennessee, and I kind of did a little walking around last time I was here. I found a spot where I felt like needed a camera. There's a couple trails going into the bedding area. There's actually a scrape in the bedding area, and I don't know. When I walked by it, it stopped me. It stopped my mind. It stopped my energy. I'm like, we got to have a camera in there. So guess what? We got the old trusty Moultrie Mobile Edge, and I want to show you guys how easy it is to set up and activate these things. All you have to do is open up the Moultrie Mobile app. You hit activate on the top right. It pulls up your camera so that you can scan the little barcode and the little QR code, I should say, on the inside of every camera. It prompts you to pick all your settings. You pick a name for the camera and all your settings. Turn it on. All three of these lights will light up. Your battery life is up on the left. And as soon as you see just the green light turn on to connected, you're good to go. So this spot is not directly on a scrape, but there is a scrape. I don't know if you can see, there's a little bush that has like a little overhanging branch on it, like 30 yards in there. And it's right off of that. But there's two trails. There's one right here, and there's one going right into here. And they kind of intersect right there. And right at the Y of their intersection is where that scrape is. There's nothing to put the camera on in there, so I didn't really know what to do. I don't want to put a stake in the ground right in the middle of this stuff, and I don't really want to disrupt any of this because I guarantee you the deer are not bedding far in here, but I want to know what's coming in and out. So the trail leading to these scrapes, I put this camera on. It overlooks the front part of this bedding area, and I personally think it's a money spot. So we'll see. We'll see in the near future if my prediction or my aspirations are correct. But I like this spot as good as any, and there's a tree right here that you won't be able to get very high in, but if there's something that's using this trail in and out, you can best believe sometime here in the near future, there will be a tree stand in that tree right there.
All right, we're rolling. So man, this has been a heck of a trip. It's Friday night. It's Friday night, and I should have been up here an hour ago, but I got caught behind an accident right in front of me, multi-car on 79 after getting a double injection in this left shoulder because it wasn't pulling that bow bag wasn't going to happen. That was a for sure. Tonight's a maybe. But grab the weapon of choice. Those two bad boys. Those two bad boys. Oh, let's take this one. Let's take this one. And we're gonna go in, get in behind the house, right behind the pond. One of my favorite spots. It's so comfortable. You're so tucked in, and it's right here behind the house. And they frequent the plot. I'm looking for freezer kill tonight. Anything else is really a bonus, but that's what we're looking for. We get some big bucks come back in this plot during the rut at times. Dean had a couple good bucks a couple years ago. Actually, Neil and Swoops, we called them, cruising through this plot. But it's usually a pretty good sure shot for doe to come out. Absolutely insane. Going right around that corner, up into the tree. There we go. Now we only got about an hour and 15 minutes. But we got a camera here, we got a camera here. We got the main camera here. Focused on the path coming out. We're gonna settle in. We'll make this shit happen tonight. Let me make this stuff happen tonight. Don't try this at all. Right behind the tree. smoked him. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I freaking smoked him. Holy smokes. I freaking smoked him. Oh, that was a good buck. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was a mature buck. Holy mackerel, that was insane. Oh my goodness. What the heck just happened? Oh my gosh, I was watching. Holy smokes, I was watching this doe at 31 yards. They ranged her. Saw her looking over here. Never saw where this buck came from. Kept looking back here. I don't know where the heck he came from. There's two of them out there. And she's staring so bad I look back and he's right there at 25 yards. Freaking right there, broadside. Oh my gosh, I smoked him. I freaking smoked him. I freaking smoked him. I smoked him. Holy mackerel. I don't know what buck that is, but that's a mature buck. He had a freaking... Oh, wow. What in the world just happened? Oh my god. That's my best archery buck. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was insane. How'd that happen? That's gonna be insane on film. I got every angle. That's insane. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Man, I can't tell you what. I can't even describe what the heck just happened. This is nuts. I just smoked a good buck. Not sure what buck it was, but it's a mature buck. Right behind the house. This is nuts. Nobody up here. Dean coming up later. That was crazy. Doe finally came out probably 6:20, 6:25. And I'm watching her in the binoculars. I got the film. I got the camera on it, on her. Actually had all the cameras rolling from 15 minutes before that. I can't think, man. It's nuts. And I identified that she was a pretty mature doe. I was planning on shooting her. She's at 31 yards and she's coming out into the plot. And she starts staring back. And I look back 2 or 3 times. I didn't see it. Then I look back and he's right there, 25 yards in the middle of the plot. Allowed me to get the camera on him. I had put my bow down right down in front of me on the rail, so it was right there. Got up, drew it back. My shoulder felt great. Got the pin down on him and frickin' let it fly, man. And smoked him, double lunged that son of a gun. That was insane.
All right, guys, it's 10 p.m. My dad shot a buck tonight. Is super pumped, which is, we're super pumped. It's freaking awesome. He was by himself at camp, and I couldn't come up till tonight. I had a basketball game tonight. I literally just got done with it at 9 o'clock. I said I was gonna shower. I didn't. Just got in the car. I'm a little soupy, but just got in the car and I'm hauling to camp right now. But I had to stop in the Chick-fil-A line real quick because I'm starving. I'm not gonna promote fast food, folks, but I'll take a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. God bless. It's been about 5 minutes. I need my sandwich so I can get moving. My dad is pumped. Here it comes. Yes. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Oh my God, did you hear that? She said, have a good night. I mean, do I call and complain? Do I call and say something? She said, have a good night. Where's the pleasure? Gosh, damn it. I was trying to get the my pleasure on video, and that was like one out of, that's 1 out of 1,000 right there, that they don't say my pleasure. God. All right, hammer down in Cocoa. We gotta get to camp. Papa TNB's fired up. All right, ladies and gents, here we go. Recovery mission is underway. Looked at the footage, although the card won't read in the computer, which is a little concerning, but I think it'll be fine. It's just the computer. But looking at it on the small, tiny camera screen, looks like it's literally a perfect double lung shot. Let's go get them.
Man, I've been jonesing for like 3 hours.
I've had to make them wait. Fire it up now.
Oh, fired up now.
Well, just
I'll tell you what.
I'm just doing it so you don't
He's
forget.
made me wait on a couple bucks. One, I had to hand off. Waited too long.
One, we had to, let's hope we don't have to do that now.
No, not possible.
All right.
Smokes.
What's that?
There's blood. Yeah, I can see blood.
All right. All right. This has been a very trying few hours.
All right, lead the way.
Can we lead the way? I mean, I see the
Right through.
Yeah.
Yep. Splattered all up in there.
Yep. Yeah, it's all over. Oh yeah. Is he?
Yep.
Where?
Butt right there.
Oh my goodness, he's a good buck, man. He is a good buck for me.
Yeah, he's a little better than I thought he was.
He's a good buck. Holy smokes, he's stiff. Good. Try to put this somewhere. Holy smokes. He's caught underneath. Holy smokes. He's caught underneath there. That's about a perfect 10. Good Lord. I'm so blessed. Without question, my best archery. Without question.
Yeah, definitely.
Best archery buck yet.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just, blessed. Thank the Lord for the opportunity. It's crazy how it comes, when it comes. Amazing. You don't forget these moments. They forever etch in your memory. Every time you're in the woods and stuff, you recall. It's crazy. Unreal. Unreal. That's the good buck.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's a nice deer. Pretty incredible. Right in the middle of scrape week here, and Dad has got a beautiful New York 10-point on the ground. Smoked them, perfect shot, and self-filmed. I mean, people don't understand how hard. Big deer. Big bodied deer.
Wow. I'm at a loss.
What's up, folks? October 28th, day after Dad just put the smack down on a beautiful, beautiful 10-point here at camp. Hell of a hunt. He did an incredible job laying down the footage. I can't tell you how challenging it is to do all that, self-filming and being successful at it. 3 camera angles, perfect shot. I mean, it's very, very difficult to do that, and especially that generation growing up where filming was not even a thing, and we've kind of brought him into this secondary sport of hunting, of filming your hunt, and he's taken it by storm and ran with it, and it's pretty impressive. So the day after, we were up till 3:30 in the morning last night. Literally had a venison cheeseburger at 3:30 after we got the deer all cleaned up, took pics, did all our good stuff, and we're in full swing here with scrape week, right smack dab in the middle of it. And I got to go put new batteries in one of our Moultrie edges, and I figure while I'm in there, I might as well doctor up a scrape or see if I can find a scrape close by to the camera. It was on an apple tree, so we're gonna put some pre-orbital down and some grave digger, but I don't want to talk really loud while I'm in there because I'm very close to the bedding area. So I'm gonna go doctor up scrape, change the batteries, and then we're gonna come back, shoot the bow, and get in for tonight. Scrape week is still rolling, baby.
This stuff is freaking awesome. This is some of the most underrated tool product tactic that I carry in my bag, and I always have the calming zone stick in my bag. When you open it, it just has a very, very polarizing odor, and it is the odor of deer, a deer bedding area. So naturally, if a deer smells this, they will calm down. They will feel more at ease. I put it on my boots walking in. If anything cuts my tracks, you know, I want them to at least have a chance at masking my scent. But even in the tree, I'll rub it right on the bark. Right on the bark of this tree. Oh, it's got such a good smell to it, but I would rather mask. I mean, I use scent elimination too. I shower, wash my clothes. I do what I can do to keep my body odor down, but I would rather mask my scent once I'm here than try to eliminate it. That's just me.
Check it out. Got me a little hunter's orange going on. I done rented me a youth so I can get back in the woods. What's the date? 27th? 8th? 28th? It's Halloween weekend, son. What are we gonna shoot? Ghosts and goblins?
Yeah, sure.
We're going demon slaying.
Yeah, we're gonna become the demon slayers.
We're headed to the back 40, see if we can't find a candidate for this young lad. While he was deerless this morning, a little buck named Clay ran through the yard chasing a doe. There's another lane over here. Okay, so listen. Grab the tripod right here, pick everything up, and come to you like this, right? Make sure your gun barrel is clear, right? And if you want to scoot up so that you're not leaning back into the gun, you scoot up so you're, okay? Now one more lane. Come off the gun, and look with your eyes. Down here, see this opening down here?
With the rocks?
Yeah, the two rocks and the stump, all the way down. So again, move with your left hand, right? Pick it up and move it to where it's comfortable so that you're not crouching. That's a tough angle, isn't it?
Yeah, you probably have to shoot it on this window.
Okay, so same thing. Pick it up and go all the way to that window. And
Just make sure you don't hit anything with your gun.
see if you can scoot to that angle.
See the rocks. Yeah, look above the rocks. Can you see above the rocks into the lane? Yeah.
This tree's
Something's okay. I seen the first one. I didn't know the deer goes so long. Just be patient.
Ah.
Shoot him.
I can't.
Find him.
Ah.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
Ah.
Fast. Wait. Oh, buddy. Stop. He's gonna come over here. Get on. He's gonna come out. Here he comes. You see him, buddy? You got him in your scope.
No, I don't.
Do you see him? He's right there.
Yes.
You got him. Shoot him.
Now.
No, shoot him.
No.
Ready?
I can't.
Shoot him.
Ah.
Shoot him. You got him.
Smoke.
Oh, I got him. I got him. I don't think I got him.
Took so long to shoot him.
My heart was racing for some reason.
Right now.
Mine is. What do you mean?
Oh my goodness.
Lynn wants to know, is that Clay?
Oh,
Good job.
find ourselves a little van.
How you feel about that?
Oh, yeah, I gotta see my face. Like, no reaction.
Yeah, right. You were shaking like crazy.
I think Daddy was shaking.
I was shaking like I was shaking like crazy. I'm like, why didn't he shoot? It was perfect.
So funny. Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
That was good.
Right there's blood. Right there he is.
Oh, beautiful. Look at the baby boy.
Hold on. Okay, poke him in the eye with his foot and make sure he's dead.
Oh, look at this bad boy.
Yeah, boy.
All right, sit down right there. And you're only gonna hold with one hand. You're gonna turn sideways.
Like this?
Hold it right there.
This bad boy's beautiful.
Oh, I lied. It's me.
Awesome.
Look up. You gotta look at the camera.
There you go.
Good morning, folks. It is a picture perfect Halloween morning. Man, for the last day in October, you really couldn't ask for much more. I just had a small buck come off the field behind me and cruise right under me. Got the juices flowing a little bit, that's for sure. Down here in Tennessee, it is Halloween. It's only about 30 degrees this morning. It's all frosty. Really the first frost probably down here in Tennessee all year. I'm up hunting with Uncle Jay. He's a couple miles away at a different property, but came up here to see if we could cross-mogenate and keep the juices flowing. Dad got it done this weekend, and we're trying to keep the ball rolling here. We're gonna have a little bit of an extended sit this morning, and I'll tell you what, the conditions are just about perfect. Second small buck of the morning. Both of them are definitely cruising, following their nose and praying that they smelled something good. Two more doe just came across the field behind me. That's 11 deer total so far. It's tough to keep up. Jeez, oh man. That's good though. I feel like this is when he'll get up and take a walk. He can creep around in this. Oh yeah. That'll work. I need to pull my bow back. You can hear the little one running around like crazy. Being a little youngin'. When your adrenaline starts going a little bit, you get shaky quick.
Pretty healthy Halloween hunt morning. Saw 3 bucks and a handful of does. A really nice 9-pointer. Borderline. He needed a year, but he had the frame on him. 15 yards, stuck his nose in my scrape. And another 2.5er that had a jacked up left side. He was on the camera yesterday. Had the pleasure of David coming up and hunting with me. He's down across the road on another piece of property. He saw a few bucks as well. This wind is getting shifty, so I'm going to get out of here before it gets me in trouble.
It was a heck of a morning. No doubt about that. It was a heck of a morning. I think 11 total deer. I mean, I saw the same 2 multiple times for sure, but I saw 4 different bucks. I mean, the morning flew by. We sat for 6 hours, almost 6 hours this morning. Packed a Sangi, and yeah, it flew by because the deer were moving. I feel like these bucks are really, really on the prowl right now, so utilizing any sort of scent or any sort of calling tactic right now, that's going to be very effective. The majority of the bucks that I saw were nose to the ground, just cruising. A couple of them stopped for acorns for a second, but they are looking for that scent. They want to smell something good and fresh. It's going to get them all fired up in the pantalones. Keep grinding, baby. Halloween. Turn the pages of November tomorrow. I think Uncle Jay's going to be back out tonight. Dino will be out tonight. So, today is not over. October is not over. You never know.
This boy's coming back. That nice, I don't know what he is, I don't know if he's a 2 or 3 year old, but he's a nice big 7-point. He came in from behind me, bumped those does all around in circles. And I had that same 3-year-old that's been running around here. I've seen him I think that's my 3rd time seeing him. He came from the back and they kind of just chased these does around grunting for a minute, and then 3 doe just came from behind me on this side and kind of ran into that 3-year-old, and he just chased him literally right under the stand. Grunting, and he followed him way up in that direction. It's just, now it's time to put some tree time in. Because these bucks, these does will just take them anywhere. They run around, do loop-de-loos, and then bucks get on a scent and then they just roll. So you never know what could show up at this time of year. So you gotta just put the stand time in. We're teetering right at the end of the scrape week here. I mean, that buck, both those bucks just ran by like 4 scrapes, but obviously they had does out in front of them, so we're teetering from scrape week onto the chase. It was fun. I mean, man, if that's how them 3-year-olds are. They are just daylight roaming sons of guns, and that's why they all normally get killed. But man, if he can make it 1 more year, he'll be a really, really solid deer. Awesome buck. He's got just heavy bases and at least a split brow tine, maybe both split. But man, just a super heavy rack. He'll be a big deer. I think he'll blow up into something really cool if he lives 1 more year, but holy moly. Bro, you gotta chill out. That 3-year-old's asking for it. It's 20 minutes after sunset. No, you got 10 minutes left to legal light, but I'm running out of camera light. You get back in hardwoods and these cameras, you got 10 minutes left, and that's about max of legal shooting light, and then your camera light's done. But 15 minutes after sunset, and it's getting tough. It was a fun night, good sit. Happy Halloween, y'all. Scrape week is winding down. The prime rut is about to be upon us.
We've arrived. Hotel check-in is now officially complete. Hotels.com didn't do us well, but we fixed it out. I mean .com.
They gave me $100 credit.
Well, okay, so
For next time I
screwed up
don't fucking
for $100 credit, but we almost didn't have us a room. Southeast Ohio, 2-day power trip. We are going to semi-scout with a little bit of previous intel, hang and bang, and get in the game tonight.
We gotta shoot Nemo.
Shoot who?
Nemo.
That's his name?
Nemo.
I guess we're shooting Nemo.
First mature buck that walks in front of me, his name's Nemo.
Well, there you go. The buck namer has spoken.
Nemo.
November 1. Where would you rather be? He's got the XOP hanging. Got the XOP up here. Got a Moultrie edge over there. Been picking up these Ridge Runner bucks. Haven't seen myself in a camera in about a week. Looks like a mountain man, got the beard going pretty good. But didn't take no time. 10 minutes. Sticks up, even though there's a whole bunch of vines in this tree. Looking down these ravines. Well, I'm in. Getting situated. A little bit of a challenge, but it's in a killing spot. Basically everything above us is bedding area, and there's these fingers, these rutted out fingers that lead to the bottom, and we're hunting the base of it before it gets to some heavy terrain, so they should be cutting the bottom of this bedding area. The wind's going to switch, it's going to be out of the southwest, and it should be perfect for here tomorrow. This is pretty much get set up, get our bearings situated tonight. Little taste of a hunt, and then plan to sit all day tomorrow and be done by 8:15.
We are back in the homeland, the actual official homeland, OHIO, baby, for the last day of, I think it's the last day of Scrape Week, maybe one more day if we extend it, but arguably the last day of Scrape Week. It's been an awesome week. Seen a ton of bucks. Between the four of us, we've seen I don't know, 30 plus for sure bucks, and Dad got one, a nice 8-point or a nice 10-point down up in New York, his best buck with a bow, self-filmed, 3 different angles, mad props to that. And then we had a youth, Clay, our buddy Chris's son Clay, shoot his first buck ever the night after my dad took one down, which was awesome. And now Chris, Uncle Jay, Dean, and myself are all on stand, and we're hoping to add to the flavor tonight. And I've got a pretty good feeling, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting in a little bit late, but I literally just drove 8 hours from Nashville. Was in Nashville this morning, unpacked Kelly and the dog, got showered, got my stuff, ran over here, and Dino gave me his spot. I can't believe it. He gave me his spot for the evening, and I am extremely grateful for that. We got a couple good bucks showing up on camera, a couple borderliners that might not be so borderline for me, but I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm grateful. It's November 2nd. This is the time as bow hunters that we wait for all year long, so sit back, grab a Sangy, and enjoy it. I'm going to sit back and enjoy this beautiful Ohio evening, and hopefully Dean, Uncle Jay, Chris are all seeing some deer as well. May the arrow fly true. I've got half an inclination that him or just deer in general are gonna come up the draw behind me. So I got the old calming zone relaxation, like you're doing freaking yoga. I'm gonna rub that on the tree a little bit. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gosh, I love the smell. I just love it. Let's drop the top. Just makes you feel like you're in a bedding area. This is the buck we're after. We call him Deuce. Deuce Bigelow, because he's a male gigolo. He runs the roost in these parts. He's humping everything in sight, everything. He runs the roost. Let me get another one of them. Here's another good one. Run that back. 6.5-year-old buck. Massive, massive body. Massive. Crazy. Hopefully, keep our fingers crossed. All it takes is him to break away from his doe and be done, or another doe to come in and break him away for him to be done and start roaming again. So there's definitely a lot of doe in this area. So when they do start to wander and check again, this should be a spot of interest.